Properly caffeinated on SportsCenter AM. Gary Streisky, Randy Scott alongside. It is a Sunday morning. Cars, Coney's, pizza, Motown, Shinola. Detroit is known for a lot of good.
Oh.
They're also known for having never been to a Super Bowl.
Flexing on us this morning.
bit.
They will continue to be known for that, unfortunately, for the good folks in the Motor City. That is Nick on the steady. Zena following close by. One and done. Literally, the Lions, they earned the NFC.
And Hale is headed back to the NFC Championship game for the first time since 1991.
I always believe that we could achieve more than what people give us credit for, but you got to go out there, put in the work. You got to go out there, work daily, get better each and every day, and just put your head down and grind. And by the end of the time of the season, you look up, you might be in a position like this.
I mean, honestly, it's the same guy. You guys could say that it's a different Jayden, but to us, it's the same guy every week. Same guy since he's...
Words in studio, Coach, how do you put into perspective what Jayden Daniels is doing?
Historical moment in the NFL for a rookie quarterback when you think about what he's been able to accomplish, not only during the season, but now in the playoffs. He's won 2 playoff games against 2 accomplished quarterbacks. Both of those have been on the road. But he found a way to put this team on his back, make some throws down the football field. I mean, look, this Washington team, think about it. They were a 4-13 team before they drafted Jayden Daniels.
Yeah.
New coaching staff, new everything. They get a rookie quarterback. Oh, they're going to be okay. Well, they're more than okay. This is uncharted water. He is chasing history right now, Jayden Daniels, and is doing a good job of catching it, too.
I mean, listen, they were in a position to draft him second overall because it was a 4-win season. Now he, as a rookie quarterback, has 14 wins this season. That 14th win, the one that we saw last night, what impressed you the most about Washington in that game?
Well, they had a plan, and they've always stuck to their plan. They know who they are offensively. Jayden is the guy. He's the catalyst of this offense. But I think also we got to look at this. This team yesterday took the ball away 5 times. When you take the ball away 5 times on the road, I don't care who you are. As good as the Detroit Lions have been all season, 5 turnovers. Now, they won a game this year, turning it over 5 times.
They did.
This one did not turn out right for them. Why?
Of the season for Jared Goff, it just came at a bewildering moment. Meanwhile, Washington carries a 7-game win streak into next Sunday's NFC Championship game. And one little fun fact here, no rookie quarterback has ever started a Super Bowl. Far from done with you. You're sticking around all morning.
Yeah, let me ask you this question, though.
Yeah.
Who's playing better than him in the playoffs right now? Jayden Daniels.
Nobody.
In the playoffs right now, no. Okay. We'll see who these 2 guys tonight.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. All right, thrill of victory for Washington. The agony of the season being over for the Lions after a 15-2 regular season. Now, since the Bears won the Super Bowl in 1985, no team that has won 15 or more regular season games has gone on to win the Lombardi Trophy, although the Chiefs still have a chance to do that and change that. Dan Campbell, understandably emotional after this loss.
It's hard, when you lose these games, man. It's like the players, what they put into it. A lot of people don't know, what they go through. You have to get up. Bodies beat to shit. Mentally stay locked in and do those things. So, long season.
What happened on the 12-man on the field penalty?
It's my fault. It's my fault.
Back with Coach, taking the Jayden Daniels factor out of the equation, considering all of Detroit's bona fides, 15 wins, that prolific offense, NFC title game last season. How shocking of a loss was last night's game for the Lions?
Oh, you saw the coach. It's a very difficult situation to deal with, unless you stood in this man's shoes as a coach or a player. I've been there. I felt that pain that he's feeling right now. You do all this, you're going home like everybody else. It's a hard pill to swallow. And you don't know this. You think next year is given.
Sure.
You don't know what's going to happen next year.
Yeah.
You think, well, we'll get back. Be careful.
For sure. The aforementioned 4-13 Commanders the year before. You're like, wait a minute, there's no way they're going to be playing for a title the next season. Maybe you could say the same about the goings-on in Detroit, even though obviously a lot of those guys coming back. What are you saying, though, to these guys in the locker room after that demoralizing loss?
Well, obviously they had a great year.
Yeah.
Met expectations, maybe even
Exceeded a lot
exceeded
of
them, right? But
first ever 1 seed for them.
But then you got to deal with this.
Sure.
How do you deal with this this is going to take a while. This hurts. I mean, it's painful because you understand how hard it is to get here.
Yeah.
You put yourself in position. We're at home. We're excited. Everyone's talking about the Lions. And you lose to Washington and a rookie quarterback at home.
How much of this are you mad at, or are you
you're not mad.
Upset.
You know,
okay.
and fans will look at they had a failure. The season was a failure.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. This team is an upcoming team, the Detroit Lions. So is Washington.
Yeah.
I mean, so you've got a blueprint of how to do things. You won a lot of games, but you didn't get to the big one.
All right, 15 games, and that's how it ends for the NFC's 1 seed and the Detroit Lions. Nice.
1992, Jayden Daniels threw for 299 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jared Goff had a brutal day, and this what concerned me, Ocho.
Yeah.
When your defense is a little sus with all those injuries, the last thing you can do is turn the ball over. And you definitely can't turn it over 4 times. You play double. You gave a pick 6 up. You took points off the board with Jameson Williams. You gave him a short field to get another touchdown. And at the end, that little interception didn't matter. But you still had 4 turnovers. Detroit defense had no answer for Washington's offense. They racked up almost 500 yards of total offense. Only had to punt the ball once. The Commanders will face the winner of the Eagles and the Rams game. The Lions season end with massive disappointment, and they expect to have huge turnover. It's reported that both coordinators are probably going to leave. Ben Johnson being rumored to go into the Las Vegas Raiders, and Aaron Glenn, potential the Jets or the Saints. We'll see how that plays out. But Detroit will have to wait another year. Very disappointing season. 15 wins, a lot of Pro Bowl players on that side, on that football team, Ocho. But the first Super Bowl appearance for the Detroit Lions will have to wait another year. Ocho.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Listen, I know the Lions lost, and obviously Goff has to play better with the defense being held together by duct tape, basically their third string out there. They have a few playmakers. That's pretty much it. Obviously, Goff has to understand, in order for you to even have a chance, a winning chance, you can't turn the ball over. You just can't. You can't. That first half of football, I tweeted and I asked, and a lot of people answered, when was the last time you seen a half of football that exciting and that good where teams were scoring back-to-back? It seemed like almost every series. Now,
you saw it. You saw it 3 weeks ago with Buffalo and Detroit. You saw it again with Buffalo and the Rams.
Right. And I think in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, in 2019,
the Chiefs and the Rams.
I wish football was like that every Sunday.
Oh, hell no.
Every Sunday. But the fact that we were able to get this treat tonight in the upset that the Commanders put on the Lions was absolutely phenomenal. And I want people to understand how important it is and why teams invest in quarterbacks and why they pay quarterbacks the kind of money they pay. Because when you get a franchise quarterback like this, it turns your franchise around immediately. Immediately. You have to think, they haven't been in the NFC Championship in the past 33 years.
Yep.
The past 33 years. This is the first time they scored 45 points. 45 points, which is a franchise record in the playoffs. Man, hey, I don't even know what to say. I'm so goddamn excited, obviously, for Jayden Daniels, for Commanders fans that have waited for this for who knows how long. Who knows how long? Just to be in contention, just to be able to compete week to week, and now to be playing an NFC Championship after a 33-year hiatus is awesome, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, you pay double for turnovers, Ocho, but it doesn't matter if the team can't capitalize on those turnovers. And when they turned the ball over Detroit, Washington made them pay the ultimate price. They got points out of them.
Every time.
Except that interception at the end of the first half, Ocho. I don't know. Goff didn't play well today. There's no way around it. He didn't play well. He got Jameson Williams. I don't know why he would throw that post so flat. Because the guy's in a trail position. He's going to jet it. If you throw it flat, he's going to jet it. Which we call it, chat. We call it jetting. But what we mean is that he's going to undercut it.
Cut it, every time.
You can't throw the ball that flat. You got to throw it. You got the whole field.
Why ain't put no air up under it?
Yes.
And then to me,
Lead
honestly,
him across.
I think the ball was late a little bit.
It was.
I think the ball was a little late because that's the first thing I tweeted. I said, man, that ball is late.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. But when you turn the ball over like that, give Jayden Daniels, man. I don't know, this rookie season that he's having. Look, you know, we go back and talk about rookie season. We saw C.J. Stroud had an unbelievable season. He was rookie of the year. We said RG3 season, he was rookie of the year. But for him to do what, because look, we've seen rookie quarterbacks go to the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, I think Mark Sanchez went to the playoffs, but that was a defensive-led football team. We saw Joe Flacco go to the playoffs. That was a defensive-led football team. This is an offensive-led football team. Their quarterback is asked to do an awful lot. And he's like, okay, let me do it. Whatever you need from me, I can handle it.
But as a rookie, he's not supposed to be this goddamn good this early. Do you see his composure on a zero blitz?
Yes.
3-man coming right at him. He's sitting there chilling, just waiting. Just waiting. He hit Ertz twice.
Yes.
Zero blitz.
Yes.
Man, what the
hell? And Brown makes an unbelievable catch. Terry McLaurin, they catch him with a bomb. They catch him with a blitz. It wasn't blitz because the safety was in the hole, but he takes a terrible angle, and McLaurin hit the Jets on him, and then he's gone. But Ocho, the thing is, and we knew this. First of all, they're a pressure team. Detroit's a pressure team to begin with. We know once they got the lead, now you got to take even more chances. Now, hey guys, let's just catch the ball. They miss a tackle, you can hit your head on the goalpost.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. But Jared, and this what really concerned me, because Jared Goff can be great where he goes. We've seen him do this, Ocho. Go 18 of 18 for a game. But we've seen him throw 5 picks against the Houston Texans. We've seen him, and they win the ball game. We've seen him turn the ball over 2 times, 3 times in a game, and they win the ball game. But you can't turn the ball over against a team that's just this explosive on the offensive side of the football. When they got playmakers, when you got Ertz, who's a 3-time Pro Bowl player, you got Terry McLaurin, who's going to another Pro Bowl, who's an outstanding receiver, and you got guys playing exceptional. Brown making big-time plays. Guys running the football, the offensive line. When you have a player like a Jayden Daniels at that position, which is the quarterback position, everybody believes in him. The offensive line blocks a little harder. Guys run a little harder. Guys make tougher and tougher catches for you because they believe. So, hey, I can't let this guy down. I believe in him. The whole team. Now the defense like, hey, let's get him the ball back. Now all of a sudden it seems like the ball has a magnet in it and it's distracted to the other side of the football. I've said this before. You pay double for turnovers.
Yeah.
And when I believe Detroit was the better team. But guess what happens, Ocho, when you turn the ball over? Yeah. That team that you might be better than and you're up here, you pull them up to your level.
Evens everything out.
Now, they're going to tear your ass up.
Yeah. And then also what I like also with the running game, because Jayden Daniels is such a threat, similar to Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying he's Lamar Jackson. I'm just saying the fact that he has the defense to be able to hold. To be able to hold when he put that ball in Eckler's belly, or he put that ball in Brian Robinson's belly, and he make them ends sit for just a little bit, allow them guards to go up to the second level and get that block. Then you're getting 5-6 yards a pop every time. Okay, in the end you want to crash down. You know what? I'm gonna take it and go ahead.
That's your responsibility, though. That's what I don't get. They got it 4th and 2.
Yeah.
Arnold, that's not your responsibility.
Keep your
you
eyes
have contained.
Yeah.
Your responsibility is contained. If he runs for a touchdown on the opposite side, coach, I don't know what you want me to do.
That ain't on you.
That's not you. Yeah. That's why I couldn't coach Ocho. He knows his responsibility is contained.
Right.
Why would you take Ocho? I don't give a damn what. Hey, I'm gonna be looking right here at my gap. Son, what about I don't care. They ain't got nothing to do with me. This is my responsibility over here. And when you're dealing with a guy like him, or you're dealing with a guy like Lamar, one false step, the man had a coach used to tell us all the time, son, if you hesitate, you beat. Take one false step against a Jayden Daniels. You take one false step against a guy like Lamar Jackson. Or Josh Allen. You beat.
It's over.
You're not going to recover and stop him from getting 2 yards. That's why they want you to hold contain.
Yeah.
Do your responsibility.
Yeah.
Nothing in the A gap, nothing in the B gap, nothing in the backside A, B, or outside is your responsibility. You abandon your responsibility and you gave up a first down. Now everybody looking at you.
And the funny thing about it is you got your eyes in the backfield on the fake pitch that's going the opposite way anyway. You wouldn't have been able to get there anyway.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Chase him in the end zone and have everybody thinking that that's your guy? That's all you gonna do, chase him in the end zone. Everybody's like, man, Arnold got beat again.
Yeah.
Ocho, if guys would just do their responsibility, whatever that is, if you got a gap, Ocho, if that guy comes in outside, that ain't my responsibility.
Right.
I got the A gap. Arnold has contained. He must not contain means nothing gets outside of him.
That's it.
Nothing. Hey, Ocho, if I'm security at a club, I got the front door. Somebody coming to back. I don't know what y'all want me to do. That ain't my responsibility. Hell, you should have somebody back there.
Right.
I got the front door.
Right.
What they tell Vera? Why the girls always coming? Are you in charge of the girls, Vera? Yeah, I'm in charge of the girl. Quick. So why the money coming up? Why the money coming up short, Vera?
Sure.
You in charge of the girls?
Are you? Hold on. Quick. Are you accusing me of stealing?
I'm just saying why. Everybody always accounted for, but the money coming up quick with the girls. Arnold, your responsibility. But, okay, now because DQ, he says, I'm going for the death blow. Yeah. I ain't selling for no field goal. I'm going for the death blow. I got this hammer in my hand. I got the momentum, and I'm not going to relinquish it.
Yeah.
Maybe if you stop them on fourth down, who knows? Maybe that takes some of the wind out of their sail. It gives you some momentum. But what do? They go in and score a touchdown. I get it. Jared Goff picked the worst time to have one of his worst games of his career.
Yeah.
You turn the ball over like that in the postseason, you're losing.
Yeah.
Probably 999 times out of 1,000, you're going to lose a game. If you give up a pick six, you throw a pick in the end zone, you fumble. Look, like I said, it was 4 turnovers. He had 3 picks and a fumble. That last one, Ocho, the game was basically, I mean, you already done what you're down, 14 points. So you're not coming back. You're not coming back anyway. Bro, you cannot play that bad in that moment. You're too much of a veteran quarterback to be that reckless with the football. And then Ocho, this is why they tell, and I get it. I get Jared Goff. He's like, this is a big game. This is a division around the playoff game. Let me chase. But you're not used to chasing. So you don't know where those guys are coming from. You see, the thing is, once, you and somebody get a pick, the first thing we do, okay, where this thing? Because somebody coming to get you.
Oh, yeah. Every
They're
time.
coming to get you. So I just need, let me. Because the one time I didn't do that, I got my clock clean. The first thing, the first, all I can see is like, I'm balling.
I mean, listen, rule number 1, when there's an interception, and you on the offensive team, you keep your head on the swivel.
Yes, they're coming to pick you off.
Hey, listen, you pursue, but you keep your head on the swivel because you don't know where it's coming from.
They can't block back anymore, Ocho. But if you bringing your ass to the ball, they're going to knock you. And you see what happens. Yeah. The first thing to hit was his back his head. He never saw Lovu. He never saw him. And he put his helmet right up under his mofo chin. I'm talking about right to the kisser.
And then they said that there should have been a penalty called on that play. But if you have someone trying